little bit of repair on the Losi in this one. Time I took the car out, had on with another car, it broke the standoff off of this side for the foam, and then the mounts for my 3D printed transponder mount. So we're going to be going back to the stock front bumper mount, and then I 3D printed this little bumper to replace the foam, which will sit in there like that. So the first thing we're going to do is take off the existing screws that held on my 3D printed transponder mount and all the little standoffs that broke off in the collision. What I will say is this is just a band-aid fix because I like running the foam because it'll be a bit better on the body, and until I can source a splitter and the entire kit, this is just something I'm doing for free that I can print and give it a little bit of something so the collisions aren't going into the suspension. The next ones that we have to get are these ones, which actually broke off in the body, which is better than ripping the splitter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a pliers on this side, hold that, and then come from the other side and get it. Just like that, got her off. One thing I will say is these screws, they're all different lengths. Some of them are countersunk, some of them are not. So you just gotta make sure you keep them organized in an organized fashion so you're not putting the wrong screws in. The last thing you want is for a screw to be sticking out of there a little bit too much and it get caught on a curb or a piece of rock or something, and then that'll cause more problems. Second one off. So I wish that the standoff on this side was still there so that I could mount it, but I'm just gonna put the one side in and use the bumper bracket or support reinforcement as just a band-aid fix like I had said before. Thing we're gonna do is pop on our 3D printed bumper, which I can actually link in the description if you guys want one for yourself. You can also print them in a hexagon pattern so that they're not completely full, but I wanted the most protection. So after that, we can pop on our bumper reinforcement and install our standoff, which will center the bumper in the chassis on the splitter, and then we can install our longest countersunk screw to go through both of them and go down onto the splitter. I'm really glad that Losi made the decision to give these little standoffs because they're much better than just having a bolt in a washer or a screw in a washer or you name it. These standoffs disperse the load better, especially on that foam, so it doesn't rip. Unfortunately, mine did rip. I don't have it anymore, but if I did, I would show you how that rips. Next thing we can do is install the rear ones. That is all done, we can flip the car over and install our final 2 screws on the bottom going into our bumper reinforcement through the bumper.